Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video today telling you guys about how I bring fall to Singapore. I thought this would be a fun video because honestly, since living in places like Miami and now Singapore, you don't really experience seasons. There's no way for me to like timestamp my life. Like when people are like, oh, summer 2020, like I don't know, 2020 in Miami all felt basically like summer. But actually, fall of 2023, I started doing like little things that made it feel like fall. So I've saved some stuff on Pinterest, so I'm actually gonna pull them up. You have to start incorporating darker colors, giving the illusion of fall vibe. I think this is an obvious one, but changing the colors of what you wear can really give fall vibes, right? Like you start wearing darker greens, burgundies, stuff like that, and it starts giving fall. And it's about to rain. Okay, so I switched up the angle because it started to storm and it was getting really dark in here. And I realized I had like a huge shadow on my face. But okay, back to it. So another thing you can do when you're switching up the colors, if you want to start wearing long sleeves, long pants, just get linen. Like in this picture for me feels very fall, even though it's not really fall, but the darker colored linen-y, cottony looking shirt is giving more fall. Another thing you can do is add more silk. Silk feels very fall to me. Now, silk is a little bit toasty and it can be hot. But tops like this is a nice silk top, and because there's no sleeves, it's still pretty breathable. And then the next thing you could do, talking about materials, if you feel like you could risk it for the biscuit, suede. Suede is the most fall vibes. This bag right here, I saw this bag maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Not that I would ever buy a Birkin, but this screams fall. I think this is the most beautiful bag I've ever seen in my life. But anything suede. If you could get a suede bag or maybe suede shoes, I am keeping in mind that this is tropical climate here. It can rain at any point in the day. But what I was thinking is like something that I would like to get. Eric's not on board with this, but I'm thinking about getting it, is like a little suede bag. Like just a little one, right? Because if it starts raining, I'll just shove it under my shirt. Like I'll protect it. If it's small enough that you can keep covered. So like maybe having a piece like that. There are some suede loafers that I've seen that I would absolutely die for. But again, it's not the smartest material to have in tropical weather. But if we're dreaming, say like your budget was limitless and like if you ruined a suede piece you had, it wouldn't matter. Suede loafers, suede bags, that would pull you into fall for sure. I want a suede bag so much now. I've been wanting these suede Gucci loafers, but I just can't get myself to get them because they would get annihilated living here. Yeah, I would love a suede bag or suede shoes. They just look so rich and autumn, but yeah, they'll probably get ruined here. But if the budget was limitless, I would get both a suede bag and suede shoes without a doubt in my mind. Okay, the next thing is this accessory. This feels like Blair Waldorf slash fall, and it's a velvet or black, like just a thick black headband. That feels so fall. Not even kidding, I think I might buy one. It's not gonna make you hot. If anything, if you've had a botched haircut and now you have bangs that you never wanted, it just holds those bangs back off your face. A win is a win. Pearl earrings with the black thick headband, fall. I've never been a headband person in my life, but I love this headband. Another accessory would be loafers. Loafers are great for places like here because you walk so much. So something like a loafer, and loafers, I don't care, they're fall. So those are all the fashion tips that help me feel like fall and things that I'll be incorporating into my style this fall to help me feel autumn vibes. Next, personally, my favorite topic that really did it for me is reading spooky books. And not only reading spooky books, but kind of set the ambiance for yourself if you're willing to take the hit on your AC bill. But like now that I live with Eric, it's always a lot colder in the apartment than I ever kept it when I lived alone. Crank the AC up just a little for an hour. Get yourself a cozy blanket, maybe a hoodie. I miss hoodies. Turn on fall ambiance, Halloween ambiance on YouTube, and it pulls up this animation that like moves a little bit with like spooky fall music and maybe jack-o'-lanterns. Like it gives fall. So like turn that on your TV or your like computer and just read for an hour. That really put me in like a fall mindset. I think because books are so immersive, when you're reading stories, that are about Halloween or about fall and things that like remind you. Because the thing is, like, one of my friends in college grew up in Miami. She never experienced crispy falls. I did, and you can't go back. Once you've experienced a snow white Christmas and a crispy Halloween, there's just no going back. That's like peak for you. I'm forced to create that artificially for myself for the rest of my life or until I live somewhere cold again. Another thing is shows. And it doesn't quite have like the same punch and like impact as the whole reading thing, but have your fall show. Have your fall shows, the lineup. My fall show that I literally come October 1 to October 31, I will watch this show on repeat until the month is over, is Scream Queens. I watched that show all the way through so many times. That another show is Gilmore Girls. I know September 1st hits, all the girlies are watching Gilmore Girls. So I do know that's a very fall show, but you just have to find the show. Like, you have to find a show and religiously watch it every year, and it will eventually like give you mini deja vu. I also like Gilmore Girls. Even though I don't watch Gilmore Girls every fall, I only ever put it on in the fall time. Like, even if I only watch a season or a couple episodes, it's always in the fall, and instantly I'm like, oh, it smells like apples and cinnamon. Last but certainly not least is the PSL. Sorry about it. Like, look, pumpkin spice lattes, it doesn't have to be a pumpkin spice latte, okay? Just start putting cinnamon in your coffee, or just putting cinnamon in your tea, and nutmeg, perhaps. Start spicing your stuff. Pumpkin spice lattes aren't even like my favorite drink, but will I get one? At least one every season? Yeah, because it's about the vibes. I'm trying to think before I end this video if there's anything else that I do. I think, honestly, the book thing is like my favorite, and clothes. Like, I will start wearing stuff like this. I will start wearing greens and stuff like that just more often for myself to help like myself feel fall vibes. Darker makeup, darker nails. I will certainly do darker nails. I'm taking a break right now because I think my nails just needed a break. Once I start doing my nails again, they're gonna be dark. I know this is a really random, very different video for me, but now that I've started my channel back up, I'm trying to make different types of videos, and some of my favorite content creators always make fun videos like this, and it takes me back to a time to like old school YouTube, so that's what I really like. I hope this video gave you some ideas on how to make it feel like fall in Singapore. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing. If you would like to see more of my videos, I'll leave 2 recommendations on the side of the screen here. But as far as this video goes, I think we're done. Thanks for watching. Bye.